Hey, Leo, this is Tristan's Vision Psychic Hotline, and thanks for visiting our channel. This is going to be a general reading for a sign of Leo, and I want you to just kind of think about what your question is today. What is your question today? What's going on with the sign of Leo? What's pulling on you the most? What gets you right there? What pulls on you the most right there when you think, as your thoughts are running? Sign of Leo. What are the messages for the sign of Leo from today through the end of March? Through the end of March. I'm going to do probably a few readings. We'll just see how it flows. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Still playing around with the video equipment and getting things linked up to our website, and so enjoy the readings. It's not going to resonate with everybody, most likely. What are the energies and messages for the sign of Leo? Emperor. First card up. Card of the Emperor. Forgive my little cap. It's a little cold today, and I'm in the addition of the house, and it doesn't get very warm out here. So, and I'm baldy, so it gets a little cold. Card of the Emperor. So Leo. Leo and the card of the Emperor. Right off the bat, what I get coming up is I'm seeing some Leo personalities out there, and the Emperor is all about kind of being in command and being the master at what you do, so the energy flows, it's solid, it's strong, and so for a lot of you, this is the energy that you're embodying right now. It's just a really good, solid, strong energy. It makes you feel like your confidence is really strong. You're on top of things. Also, this is the Father card. So some of you Leos out there may be having some experiences with the father figure in life. This may be your father. This may be your partner's father. This may be your role as a father, and what's going on around that. So we'll see what's going on around that. So, Nine of Swords associated with the Emperor, and for me that can be, somebody who is in an authority position. The Emperor is definitely authority, and this particular energy for me means that you're full of worries and concerns, and the worries and concerns are unfounded. When we get to this point and the fears have taken over, they can kind of, our head gets attached to the emotion, because we've created this picture of no way out, no way out, or something's going to go wrong. There's so many ways you can interpret, what this person's worrying about. We worry about so many things, but this could be worries around your father role. This could be worries about the father. This can be worries about your position as a father, and also your position of authority within a company, or any kind of social arena, anything, anywhere, any experience where you're in control or you're dealing with somebody in control. Don't worry. Look at the situation practically, know what you need to do, and take steps towards coming to what you need to do. What is it that you're supposed to do? Just take the steps. Don't worry about it. Do your best. Things will work out. Let's see what goes along with the 9. Card of the Fool. So I would say that this is the attitude that you're kind of having to embrace in order to get through this time where you're worried about this, worried about that. The Fool basically, he starts his day. He wakes up. He's like, oh yeah, gosh, let's get it done. Let's do it. Let's just get moving. He's bright, ready to take a leap of faith. As you can see in the card, he's about to walk off of a cliff. The little dog's like, no, what are you doing, dude? Pay attention. So this card does also mean that you wanna make some forward progression. You wanna get things going, but you need to be a little cautious. Make sure you do watch where you're going. Don't just walk out into the street. Of course, look both ways. So it is about just getting motivated, getting moving, taking a leap of faith in a situation where your gut's telling you, oh, I need to go and speak to this person and speak my mind. This is when you got that uncomfortable feeling of meeting that challenge and speaking your mind. Now, not for everybody. For some of you, this is going to be taking a chance with this Emperor. For some of you, that's what this is about. It's about somebody's asked you to come on board with their idea, and to do it their way, and you've been hesitant and worried about doing it their way and thinking, oh, it's not going to turn out right or whatever. And so what I think, it goes a lot of different directions, a lot of different stories out there, but more or less, if you're in a situation where you're really worried about how something's going to turn out, or about how somebody's going to receive your actions, your thoughts, your expression, period, this is just saying, be this. Take the chance. Most good things in our life, they require walking across something difficult, moving through something difficult, experiencing something difficult to get to the reward. Whether it's, having to go to school and go through all of that schooling to get a diploma, or it's, everything takes work, everything takes effort. If you don't want to put the effort in, you don't get the reward. So this is about taking chances, taking a little leap of faith, and going forward with something. And let's see what else. 9 of Pentacles. To me, this does mean that you are stable enough, you're intelligent enough, you have enough skill, you're doing the right things anyway. This is showing that you're in the right place, you're moving in the right direction to get to this right place. This is about security, personal security. And so you're moving in this direction. I do notice that right off the bat you have 2 9s in the first few cards, and so this is also telling me that you're getting really close to the end of a cycle, pushing through the end of something to start something new even. So let's see where else this is going. King of Wands. So King of Wands, this can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. This is you. Leo. There's the lion right there on the top of the throne that he sits on, and he's got his staff in his hand. Staff of passion, action, structure. Leo, strong sign, very strong sign. I know lots of Leos. A lot of them are. Well, most of them are pretty colorful characters, enjoy the Leos. I feel like this person can be somebody that is, well liked, definitely motivated, strong character, and I feel like this person is in your environment. Again, this can be you. This can be, fire signs dealing with their parent figures. Okay, so again, something regarding parent figures, maybe having to, one of the things I got early on was the possibility of a parent figure going into a care facility, an extended care facility, or moving in with you. Maybe you're taking care of your parents. I've got that situation in and out of my life. Reminds me of that. So, King of Wands, again, this may be something having to do with your business or your work, and you're dealing with your boss. Okay, you might be dealing with the boss figure at work, and you got all kinds of worries and concerns about your position or something like that, or taking a new position, something like that, and it's time to take a little leap of faith. Trust, So, King of Wands. Again, this is your sign, male or female. We got the King showing up, so might be heavier for the females out there, looking at their partners, or for the male viewers that we've got out there. Okay, let's see what else we got. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. So, again, another 9. Approaching the end of a cycle here very, very soon. That Fool card, okay, that came out. For me, I look at this as this is the next step. This is the next step after the 9. So, this is, you get really close to the end of something. Going to be starting a new job, new process, new project, new social scene, new relationship even. But again, embrace it with some open, positive energy. We gotta learn to break patterns. Gotta learn to break patterns and try new things. But these 9s, all in a row, 9, 9, 9. Whew, nice. 10 of Pentacles. So, once again, I want to say that maybe somebody's got a situation, a living situation at home where their father's coming to stay with them or something like that, or the father's already there, and there's a situation where you're just feeling kind of, oh, when does, how long is this going to last, or how long do I have to do this, and, because of all the 9s coming up in here, I'm going to say it's probably coming pretty close to the end as far as, that responsibility goes, and that, beautiful thing that you're doing for your parents. So, maybe you're in really close quarters. But this definitely looks like a family situation to me. That's one of the possibilities out there. Another one is this business work environment, people that you work with, the boss figures. Definitely feels like there's a bunch of you out there with that scenario as well, with the something to do with your jobs and what's going on with the job. But this is a really great energy as far as anything associated with family or your careers, what you do for a living. 10 of Pentacles, a lot of security in this environment for you. I would say it holds a strong chance for long-term employment. Again, very family kind of feel for me with this card is coming in as well. So again, there's a situation going on, whether it's business, career, social settings, familial, a lot of different situations there. So it's going to be okay. There's security coming in, and it's there. And I want to say, just wake up, do what you got to do each day, and try to keep a smile on your face. Stay positive. It's going to help move through whatever this situation is that's feeling a little bit restrictive. So, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of my deck. And for me, this is just talking about it's a time for a cycle change. When I look at it for career, I usually think of this as being going to the next level, like going from one level of salary up to the next level of salary. And this can also represent in relationships that you are at a place in the relationship where you're kind of going to the next level. So for personal relationships, things like that, if you are involved with another fire sign, this can be representing a situation where maybe you've been living together or something like that. Again, this is a different group. You've been living with somebody for a while, and you're like, is this ever going to go anywhere? Is this the right guy for me? Is this the right gal for me? And you're just feeling like, oh, I don't know if this is going to ever like actually go to the next level, or is this going to fall apart? A lot of different scenarios, but I feel like, again, real close to the end of a cycle, and this is why I think most of you have coming. I'm sure that some of you have it like this, just like all of these cards. All of these symbols, they're going to work every direction, and trying to pull out exactly, what fits for you is, not hard to do. When you hear something and your situation is the opposite, you can take what you're hearing and flip it around a little bit to kind of understand where you're at and how you can fix it. So this situation, again, across the board, all the nines, and then boom, here's your 10. So again, I feel like you're really close to getting somewhere here with your situation. Again, a cycle change, and jumping into this 10 energy after all of the nines. So I don't know if I can get the cross on the camera. Let's see. Hang on a second. Okay, so that's the cross. And the camera's just a little bit close, so I'm going to back it off. There we go. So here's your nines. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is in your what they call the foundation of your cross. And here's where it's going, from the 9 to the 10. So in business, that's a great step. That means, increased security, happy atmosphere. Okay, so if you're taking a step in business, it's a good step, it looks like. You got worries and concerns about the situation, but they're unfounded fears. They're just the normal things that happen for everybody when they're, concerned about things that have to do with their security. So, and this is showing me that you're well established. The 9 of Wands, you're well established, and you're ready for the next thing. What's the next thing? And here he is looking down over here at this. He's trying to go from this to this. This may be somebody who's seeking partnership with somebody, and they want this new relationship, this new beginning. So they're going to take a leap of faith, even though they've got some worries. Again, that energy there. We've got the possibility of dealing with an Aries. That is the Emperor can represent an Aries. So you may be dealing with an Aries. You may be a Leo dealing with an Aries. But this situation, it's ready to get to the next level, the next cycle here. So, there we go. And I'm going to just hit a few clarifying cards for this one. See what comes up. I want to know, let's see. I want to know about the Aries first. I want to know about the Emperor, the Father. Again, this can be a lot of different situations I've covered. Let's look at the Emperor first. Can you Okay, Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups. So some of you that you might be this Aries person, the father figure, whatever, they may be coming back out of the past. You haven't seen them for a while. You're reconnecting. You're thinking about them. But typically this is somebody from the past coming back into your thoughts or into your physical experience. And so, again, this is reconnecting with people that we have a deeper connection with from our past. And it can be in thought or it can be in the physical. A lot of people see that as being reuniting. Reuniting with somebody from the past is the way they look at it. So I'm going to look at another one on the Emperor, the Aries, the father. Parental figures. Bosses. Yeah, and again, associated with this person is the Nine of Swords. So, this is a different deck. These are my clarifying cards that I use differently. I shuffle differently. Anyway, again, unfounded fears, worries around this this reunion with somebody, fears and concerns over, you know, again, any of those scenarios, a parent figure living with us or this or that. It feels like it's actually going to be a very happy environment, whatever it is that you're moving into, Leo. So, temperance, balance. So this can be family, this can be friends, this can be a business relationship, this can be, you know, any of the experiences you're going through. For me, this is representing that you've got balance coming in. You will find your balance. It also talks about trying to make sure that you're keeping things balanced where you're at. You know, keeping things balanced, doing what you know you need to do, but in whatever situation that's trying to present itself, trying to culminate, trying to come to completion, trust it. Do what you need to do, but be trusting of the situation, that it's going to turn out the way that it needs to. Okay? Show me. I feel like the nines are all pretty self-explanatory. You're ready. You're ready for something to, you know, happen. You're ready to go to the next level. And show me the King of Wands that's in the past here for Leo. Show me the King of Wands in the past for Leo. Now that can be talking about a job that you've completed. You're moving into retirement, something like that. But again, that looks like a good situation. Maybe it's difficult to let go of working for a living and what am I going to do with myself? And I kind of feel like that's for a few of you. Everything's going to be okay. You know, I look at it this way. Now you can do all the hobbies that you love to do and maybe make some money doing those things, you know, to supplement your retirement. Show me the King of Wands in the recent past. King of Cups. So, King of Cups. This can be referring to a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This can be referring to you. Are you feeling like, you know, that loving side of yourself has kind of gone into the past? You're more in that frustrating kind of Nine of Wands place where you're ready for something to happen. You're anticipating something, you know, it's just frustrating energy. Is this, is this a boss that you just, you know, lost or something? Did you just, you know, let go of somebody because they were wanting something that you were not? And did you make the right choice? Do you need to go back and take that leap of faith? You know? Do you? You were maybe choosing between two different people. Chose this guy over this guy. One of the situations. King of Cups, King of Wands. Water sign, male, fire sign. These can be male or female. They can go either way. So trying to make a decision. And it looks like, you know, you made a decision. Maybe you made that decision. You took the leap of faith, and now you're in this position of, oh, I don't know if this is really what I want. Do I need to get out of here? What do I need to do? Give it a little time. I think you're going to be okay. Show me that King of Wands in the recent past. Yeah, we got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the recent past. So, again, you know, maybe this is you're trying to decide if you want to stay the King and Queen of Cups, and you know, recently you made the decision to boot somebody out, or maybe you made the decision to bring them in. They can go either way, but I would say based on this, some of you chose to, you know, chose between two different people to have a partner. Some of you chose to walk away from a, like I said, job, company. But, you know, one thing I can't get over is that a lot of, I'm going to say a huge majority of Leos that are watching, this was about security, personal security. And I just feel like whether it was a situation at home where you had people coming or going or anything like that, or the job you're coming or going, anything like that, any kind of situations with the bosses, have faith, take the leap of faith. Turns out all right. Turns out in your favor. Turns out you're in a strong place, stronger than what you thought. People from the past, you know, did you choose between different people? Did you break up? Did you come together? It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. That's the way I read that. Show me the Fool. Show me the Fool crossing Leo. The Leap of Faith card. Ace of Wands. New beginning. This can be new passion in relationships. This can be a start of a new job. This can be the start of a new project, the start of a new social scene, social community. This can be the start of anything that has to do with your physical expression in the world. From job to living situation to taking a chance with somebody, taking that parent figure into the house, into the home, works out well. And that is the Fool. So again, this is about new beginnings. Going from that 9 energy into the 1 or the 10, you know. 10 is also where your cycle change is, and that 10 of Pentacles. So if you're bringing family into the home, okay, it's going to be a happy environment. It's going to be secure. It's going to make everybody feel better, you know. Even though some people may be thinking about their private space, anything like that, if it's issues like that, don't worry, it's going to feel better than you think. But definitely a new beginning, whether it's a new start in a relationship that you're taking a leap of faith on, or it's a new job and you're having to embrace something that, you know, wasn't quite what you wanted, but hey, you know, let's give it our best shot. That's what I'm looking at here. So, show me one more for the card of the Fool. Crossing Leo through the end of March. One more card for the Fool, crossing Leo through the end of March. Thank you for this. Thank you. There we go. Three of Pentacles. So this is about expansion. The three is about expansion. It's for me. This can be a card that represents school. Anything that we learn, our skills, our our thoughts, our perceptions. Anything that has to do with reaching a level where you're ready to take that and work with it in some way, in some tangible way. You're working with what it is you've learned. And so I want to say you're in a really great position here, Leo. It's a good time to take that leap of faith, because you've got the knowledge, the skills, the abilities to be able to work with the situation, whatever it is. And I do show expansion. So so again, for fire sign Leo, I would say that that you're going to be dealing with any of the signs. I've got pretty much everything on the table. I've got air, I've got fire, I've got water, I've got earth. So this is going to be across the board. I watch a lot of readings, and I see that we're talking about, oh, Taurus is specifically dealing with this sign or this sign, and I think that sometimes that gets us tripped up. But you've got every sign in here, and that's the way it is. There's going to be every combination of every element within every reading for the sign of Taurus. So again, the father figure comes up. This is also my card of God. Perhaps a lot of you are going through a very spiritual time. For me, I feel like I have been for quite some time. I feel like we're in a very spiritual time here, where there's something new coming. And father, again, father can be mother. Queen and King of Cups, okay? They can be looked at as the lovers. They can be looked at as a married couple, or a couple, period. They can be looked at as the signs themselves, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, water elements. So that's why I'm saying, as far as the signs of things go, don't get too caught up on those. It's more or less just the situations that I'm describing and how do you plug into them. But for Leo overall, the energy is really good for a good expansion in the month of March. March Madness. I feel like out of that madness comes some growth, some good understanding, and you'll be okay. So I want to just get one more clarifier on the Ten of Pentacles, which is your outcome for through the end of March. There we go. Boom. Okay. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Wishes come true. And so we got all those nines now, and we got all the nines, as a matter of fact. Nine of Cups was the last one for you to get. So I definitely feel like, again, you're reaching the end of a cycle. Number 9 may be important to you. You've done your work, Leo. Have some faith. Take some steps towards what it is that you need to do, and what you may want to do. Just take steps. Walk across the difficult place to get to your reward, because there is one. And you know what you need to do. You know what's good, what's right. And you're ready to get to this place. Okay? And it's a wish come true for you. A personal wish for you coming true. Brings security. So, Leo, that's what I got for you right now. my readings are going to probably change up a little bit. I'm going to be incorporating different things. We're just getting started again after a year. We did some videos last year. We thought we were going to get off the ground, and we're just finally getting there. And so the videos are going to change up, but enjoy them, whatever is there. And Leo, thanks for visiting. Again, you're going to be able to find Vision Psychic Hotline, a link to Vision Psychic Hotline down at the bottom in the descriptions. And we are also inviting YouTube readers. We've been watching a lot of the YouTube readers in order to kind of get familiar with them and their work, because there's a lot of good readers out there, and we'd like to invite those readers to contact us. You can contact me at tristanshouse@live.com and connect with me. We're looking to plug readers into our site and bring more business to them from another avenue, and to promote themselves at the same time, promote visions. So give us a call. Send us an email. Visions Psychic Hotline. Thanks. Have a great one.